It really, really is. So, okay, I have starred in a lot of scary movies. This is true. Google me after the show, but these movies are terrible, okay? Like, the movies I star in are so bad, while I'm filming them, they come out on Tubi. No joke. You will Google me after the show and you'll be like, oh, she wasn't lying. Those movies are total garbage for sure. But no, like your MC said, I hosted the AVN Awards on Showtime a couple years ago, okay? Thank you. Those are the porn awards, for those of you that don't know. I don't do porn, okay? I was the comedic host. Not that I'm knocking it. Anyone having that much anal should be getting paid, okay? But am I right? Right. But no, I was the comedic host, and it was a very educational experience, Reno, as you can imagine. Learned a lot that week. This porn star, so during the award show, this porn star comes up to me, right? And she told me that, like we were talking, she tells me that she makes $10,000 a week, I'm not joking, a week, shoving sex toys up her cooch on OnlyFans, right? I was like, man, I shoved a cucumber up my cooch one time on video, and all I got was kicked out of a Trader Joe's. So I was impressed, as you can imagine. So last night in LA, I was doing the show at this place, right? Random show. I had these Nikes on, right? Doing the show, walk off stage. After the show, this random woman comes walking up to me, and she's like, excuse me, miss? I bet some 4-year-old in a third world country probably spent all day making those shoes. And I was like, oh my God, that is the cutest fucking thing ever! Bitch, right? People are fucking crazy. That's what I have to say. When Dante and I were walking down here tonight, this Michael Jackson song was playing, and I turned to Dante and I was like, man, can you already believe it's been 16 years since Michael Jackson molested any kids? Fuck you guys, that's hilarious. It's true. Until people are always like, that Michael Jackson was a pedophile, but the second Thriller comes on, we're all like, 'cause it's a thriller, right? But to be fair, his music was so good, we should have been paying him in kids. Am I wrong? Reno, don't you turn on me. Don't you turn on me, Reno. Look, my Stella's almost empty. I'm just gonna drink the rest of it. Refreshing and delicious. So, like I said, I've been with my husband for 18 years, which is amazing, right? In Hollywood, that's like 930 years. So, that's great. Before I moved in with him, I had this roommate forever in LA, right? And at the time, I had invested in a personal massager. Wink, wink, you know what I mean? And I was using this thing so much, my roommate came up to me and was like, what are you building in there? I was like, bookcases, probably. But no, it was Dante's birthday a couple months ago. I was planning this big party for him, being a good wife, right? And he comes up to me and he's like, babe, I really want to hire a Journey cover band for my birthday. And I was like, well, babe, why don't we just save some money and hire Journey? Wow, that was a mixed reaction, I can tell you that right now. A lot of Journey. I love Journey too, right? You have to be dead inside not to love Journey, okay? So everyone just calm down. I have a stepdaughter. Any parents, step-parents in the house tonight? 2 of you procreated? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, parenting is really hard when you're not day drinking, am I right? It's true. It's fucking true. But no, I get along with my stepdad. I get along with her really well, right? We have a really good relationship. We're close, but we get in fights every once in a while, which is normal, right? Last Saturday, her and Dante were going off to Home Depot. I forget what they were getting, but they needed something at Home Depot, and she and I were in a fight, right? And so she was leaving it on the way out the door. She turns to me and she's like, you know what, Rebekah? I'm gonna tell Dad to pick up a new stepmom in the hose section. I was like, oh my God, that is hilarious. Can I buy that joke from you? It's true. Kids are rude and disrespectful, aren't they? So, I'm about to become a great aunt for the 3rd time. I'm not joking. A great aunt, because Dante's niece is a whore, I think is the technical term. I'm not exactly really sure, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, like I said, we were together for a long time before we got married, right? And so people were always coming up to us and being like, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? When are you getting married, right? And I was so sick of it, so I started just saying, well, like my mom always used to say, why buy the cow when you can blow them and get whatever the hell you want, right? These guys were like, no. That's stupid. Girl comics suck. This next story is embarrassing. My husband was like, don't tell the Reno people our personal business, leave them alone, right? But I feel like it's Thursday, we've bonded, fuck it, you know what I mean? So recently my husband, the man I've been with for 18 years, asked me, his life partner, to grow my bush out, all right? No big deal, didn't care when he asked me to do it, but what he didn't realize when he asked me to do it is the same coarse Jufro hair I have on my head is the same hair I'm gonna have down there, right? And it is huge right now, huge. It gets so big that it's starting to dread. All I want to do is listen to reggae, smoke pot, eat Taco Bell. At least it smells like it eats Taco Bell. I don't know. But it is huge, of course. It's like a Brillo pad down there. But I'll tell you this much, Reno, our dishes have never been cleaner. Every time I queef, it's like a scrubbing bubble. It's great. Oh, Reno. Some of you are like, she's gone too far. She's gone too far. So it's like, yeah. So I'm at the age now where everyone's asking if I'm gonna have a baby, right? Because I'm a woman, I'm in my mid-30s, and by mid-30s, I mean I'm 40. Almost 41, but don't tell anybody. But the answer is no, I'm not gonna have kids. I don't wanna have a baby, right? Which I think is a good reason not to have a baby. But also, first of all, I feel like having kids is a fucking pyramid scheme, all right? Let's be honest. Number one, I really, really do. And here's the other thing, my best friend right now is pregnant and I'm really happy for her, right? I'm in charge of planning the baby shower, all of that, which I'm like genuinely happy for her. But I was like sending out the invitations and I was like, you know what? We're doing this all wrong as a society, right? When our friends get pregnant, we should wait, and then when that baby turns 18 and they've produced a functioning member of society, then we throw them a party and I'll buy them whatever the fuck they want, you know what I mean? Because at this point, you're just knocked up, you know? Like, all right, they're not all gonna be 10s, everybody, okay? Sorry. Why don't we switch it up? Who here comes from a messed up family? Anyone here come from a messed up family? Yep. You know, you come from a fucked up family when your favorite relative is the one that abused you the least, right? Is that true? It's true. So I have two brothers. One of my brothers just got a BB gun for his birthday, right? So my brother's like, dude, you gotta shoot something with the BB gun. And I'm like, all right. So I take this gun and I'm all awkward and I don't know what I'm doing and I see a bird. So I aim that gun and I fired, bang! And the bird fell right down to the bottom of its cage. My mom was pissed when she got home, for sure. She definitely was not happy. Oh boy. So my BFF, my best faggot friend, okay? I call him that to his face so everyone can calm the fuck down, right? So over Christmas, my BFF was like, girl, I got you the most perfect gift ever. You're gonna love it. It is so perfect for you. So like for like a month leading up to Christmas, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what he got me. Like, is it a nice purse? Is it like shoes? You know, like, what is it? So Christmas morning comes, I open the present. What is this gift from my BFF? It's a bra that you can fill with alcohol. It's called the wine rack. And you can like fill this thing with booze and like there's a straw that comes out so you can like lace it up and drink it. And I was like, this was the perfect gift that you kept talking about for months. And so I called him and I was like, oh, I wanted to get you a perfect gift and I looked, but I couldn't find your daddy's approval anywhere. Oh, you're sensitive, Reno. That's It's okay. I'll take you sensitive. I don't mind. All right, let's switch it. Who here, okay, Dante and I do a lot of shows for the USO. Do we have any military in the house tonight? Yes, give it up for any military member that we have. Past, present. Thank you for your service. We appreciate it, truly. So we were on a USO tour of the Middle East. So we were in Egypt, right? So on this tour, it was me, my husband Dante, and these two other comics that are also both Jewish. I'm Jewish, surprise. And that's important for in a minute, okay? So we're in Egypt. We're like, we gotta go see the pyramids. We gotta go on the pyramid tour, right? Well, what they don't tell you when you go on the pyramid tour is you're climbing through this dark stone hole for like 20 minutes in the dark before you can get to even see anything. I'm not joking. So I'm in front climbing, and behind me is Dante, and behind him are the other two comics. And the whole time they're just like, oh my God, it's so hot, I can't breathe, we're never gonna get there. I was like, man, when the Jew slaves were building the pyramids, you know, this is exactly what it sounded like, right? Just complaining Jews. I was like, this experience is so authentic. When I was growing up, I loved to play hide-and-go-seek with my Jewish grandparents, but hide-and-go-seek was always the worst because they were like really good hiders, you know what I mean? Oh, so now you laugh, I see. They were really good hiders, and the game would always be over halfway through because while they were hiding, they would panic and swallow all their jewelry. It was just... Oh, you guys. So now we've bonded, so I'll tell you this. I had a pregnancy scare last month. I know, yikes, terrifying, right? So I was like, what do I do? So I did what every smart woman in America does. I went to the Dollar Tree, and I got one of those kits. I peed on it, and as I'm waiting, I was like, please, God, don't let me be pregnant, please. I swear if I'm not pregnant, I'll quit smoking pot all day, every day, and I'll start going to synagogue. And I looked at the thing, and it's a negative, and I was like, never mind, God, never mind. Completely under control, not to worry. But it's good that women are the ones dealing with these things, you know what I mean? Because we're the mature ones, right? We just are. Like, let's say men were the ones with the vaginas, right? You know, if men had the vaginas, you would walk into any frat house around America and probably look up and see all these used tampons stuck on the ceiling, right? Men would walk around going, man, my pussy is this big, man. I could fit 4 chicks' dicks in my pussy. Right? It's true. Yes, Stella, I see you, girl. I see you. I love you. No, so my aunt works in an ER, right? And she said that this guy came into the emergency room last week with his balls that his girlfriend had ripped off. I fucking know. I was like, oh my God, like I can't even open a pickle jar. You know what I mean? Like what did that motherfucker do is the real question. Because I bet it was something bad if he got his balls ripped off. You know what I mean? Or not. Who the fuck knows? But I bet it was. I bet it was. Valentine's Day is coming up, okay? Valentine's Day. It's true. One of my girlfriends, she was like, God, you know, my boyfriend is always watching the kinkiest porn, and then he wants me to do the kinky shit that he sees in the porn, and I don't know what to do. And I was like, listen, if your boyfriend wants you to do kinky porn shit, the next time you order a pizza, you should just fuck the pizza guy. Right? And these guys were like, no. Stupid. Well, you guys, your headliner's coming up here soon, but before I get off stage, I wanted to tell you, normally comics like sell stuff after the show. We don't do anything like that. We're going to put this cup out there. Here's the thing, we have these little cards that are for free. Please take one, they're completely free. And they have a little code on them, and when you put this into your phone, you can watch more of our comedy for free, right? So we're gonna have these out there, and if you wanna leave some money in the cup, fine. If you don't, that's totally fine too, but please take a card, so if you're like, feeling sad and having a depressed day and you need a little giggle in your life, you can just be like, Rebekah told me to take this card for free and now I'm happy again. So you're welcome. I'll leave you fine people on this note. Here's the thing. All men are obsessed with their penises. This is true, okay? You know who else is obsessed with penises? Nobody, just men. They're the only ones, right? You want to know what a penis looks like to us, gentlemen? Let me tell you. A penis looks like if you took an old, crippled turtle out of its shell and then boiled it for 3 hours. And that's what we're supposed to get excited about. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Give it up for your host,